There are reasons why truck drivers don't like to talk about certain stretches of the highway. When you are hauling 40 tons of steel through the dead of night, the roads start to play a trick on your mind. But sometimes those tricks are all too real. Tonight, we are diving into three terrifying encounters from long-haul truckers who saw things that should exist, from Phantom hijacker to silent browser on the Nevada plans. This story will make you look twice at every pair of headlights in your rear view mirror. Lock your door, dim the light, and let's get into it. Story 1. The passenger at mile marker 42. I have a long haul trucker for over 50 years. You see a lot of strange things on the road at 3 a.m. But usually it's just wildlife or the occasional tired driving suburban. This happened last November in a remote stretch of West Virginia. The fog was so thick I could barely see 20 feet in front of my grill. I was pulling a heavy load of industrial equipment, wishing to make me delivery deadline around 2:15 a.m. I saw a figure standing on the shoulder of the highway. As I got closer, I realized it was a woman in a light summer dress, completely out of the place for the freezing November rain. I did not stop. Company policy is strict about head catcher, and honestly, in the part of the woods, you just don't take chance. As I passed her, I glanced in my side mirror. She was not looking at the truck. She was just staring straight ahead into the grass. 5 minutes later, I saw her again, some dress, some posture, standing at the edge of the road. My heart skipped a beat. There was no way she could have outrun a semi-truck in the fog. I tried to shake it off, thinking maybe it was a twin or just a mind-playing trick due to exhaustion. But then, it happened a third time. This time, she was standing directly under a flickering highway light at mile marker 42. As I drove past, she slowly turned her head, her neck moved in a seeking, jerky motion, and her eyes were just deep, hollow bits of black. I slammed on the gas, not caring about the speed limit. When I finally reached a well-lit truck, stop an hour later. I clambered out to get some coffee and clear my head. As I walked around to the passenger side of my rig, I froze there, slammed in the mud and cream on my passenger door. Were several small wet handprints, and they were fresh. Story number 2. The Silent Channel. Driving through the desert at night in a lonely business, they keep myself awake. I usually flip through CB radio channel to hear other trucker talking. One night, while crossing a desolate stretch of Nevada, my radio started acting up. It was mostly static until I hit a channel that was deathly silent. Suddenly, a voice came through. It was not the usual rogue trucker accent. It was a high-pitched, rhythmic, clicking sound, followed by the voice that sounded like it was struggling to mimic human speech. It kept repeating, my truck under number Unit 704. Pull over Unit 704. Look behind you. I felt a chill run down my spine. I had not seen another soul on this road for 2 hours. I picked up the mic and asked it who was there. The clicking sound got louder, and the voice replied, I can see the back of your head through the glass, John. My name is John. But my name is written anywhere on the outside of my truck. I looked in my rearview mirror, but the sleeper cab behind was pitch black. I reached back and flipped the light on. Nothing. But when I looked back at the road, a dark, old model sedan was piling me with its headlights off. It stayed exactly 10 feet behind my trailer. Every time I speed up, it speed up. Every time I break it break it. The radio clacked again. Don't look at the road, John. Look at me. The sedan suddenly pulled into the left lane to pass me as it came alongside my window. I forced myself to look. The car was empty. No driver, no passenger. Just an empty seat and a CB radio microphone dingling from the dashboard. I did not stop until I saw the light of Las Vegas. Story number 3. The rest stop in the woods. This happened during my first year of the driving. I was exhausted and found a small, unofficial rest area tucked away in a forest in Oregon. It was just gravel loop with a few trash cans, no light, no vending machines. I parked, looked at my doors, and climbed into the sleeper berth. Around 3:30 a.m., the truck took violently. I sat up, thinking a ghost. A wind had hit the trailer. There came the sound, a slow, metallic scraping coming from the roof of the cab. Scratch, scratch, scratch. Like someone dragging a long fingernail across the metal. I stayed perfectly still holding my breath. Then I heard a heavy thud on the hood of the truck. I slowly peeled back the curtain that separates the cab from the sleeper. In the faint moonlight, I saw a pair of long, pale hands gripping the edge of my hood. I had slowly rose up. I was not human. This face was elongated, with grey leather skin and no nose, just two slits. It pressed its face against the windshield, staring into the dark cab. It was looking for me. I reached for the ignition, praying the engine would turn over on the first try. The beast began banging on the glass, cracks, spider, vibing across the windshield. The engine roared to life. I threw the truck into gear and floored it. The creature fell off the hood as I jolted forward. I did not look back. When I got to a gas station, the attendant asked me what happened to my truck. I walked to the front and sat it. Cloud-like geocache curved into the heavy steel of my horse. Whatever that thing was, it was not just a dream. The road is a long, lonely place, and sometimes we are not the only ones traveling on it. If you have ever had a creepy encounter while driving at night, share your story in the comment below. If you enjoyed this story, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more Nights Mary's style story. Until next time, keep your eyes on the road. Thanks for watching.